Hi, welcome to CP Live. This is City Paper music writer Jordan Snowden, and today I have with me Connor from Crafted Sounds and Lynn from High Five Productions. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming. It was sort of
Am I close enough? This is good. All right, cool.
so sort of last minute yesterday. I just kind of like put out a call on Twitter, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll come in." So it kind of works out because they're both from different sides of like the music world in Pittsburgh. So Connor, do you want to like introduce yourself a little?
Yeah, so I run Crafted Sounds, which is a little record label in Pittsburgh. I don't have a studio or anything, but we take the music and distribute it on tape format, streaming services. I do in-house PR. Main emphasis on Pittsburgh, but looking to expand, looking to hop into vinyl, doing a little bit of everything. Still in school, just hustling hard. That's about it.
Yeah, he's actually a senior at Pitt right now.
Yeah.
He started this label when he was 18. So, I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah.
And Lynn, do you want to talk about High Five?
Yes, I'm the CEO of High Five Productions. I started that when I was like 17.
Wow.
We focus on all art basically, but mostly music because that's what we do. So our mission is kind of like providing quality art for the world. Is very broad, so we can do whatever the hell we want with art. So it's pretty cool. And I'm an artist. I'm a rap artist, classical singer, all of these things. So yeah.
Yeah, you just a couple months ago released an album or EP.
EP.
Yeah, EP. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
But it was actually pretty interesting. About you want to talk about it, just like the whole theory
oh my
behind
gosh.
it. Yeah.
That's a lot. All right, so it's called Universe 25, based off of a study by John B. Calhoun called Universe 25. And he was studying mice and how creating a utopia basically killed the society. And I said that Pittsburgh are these mice. We have this utopia of all of these, grant programs and things like that fund the arts. But we also have the same companies getting those grants, and we have, just like it messes up our social structure. So I made that into a rap, and it sounds not anything like a study. It sounds like some dope ass rap, but yeah.
Would it be weird for you to rap a little bit of it?
So riding through the city on my own. Now we were young as they were always needed, but I'm grown now. They too clicky. The city vibing like a small town, enough to go around, but they can't help but shut you down in my city. It goes down in my city. Don't fuck around in my city. Follow the crowd in my city. They got fake smiles in my city. Said it goes down in my city. Don't fuck around in my city. They shooting rounds in my city. I wear the crown in my city. Don't be watching my pockets. These niggas broke like a promise. These niggas square like a comic, so I don't come around. I make it boom like it's Sonic. My city bounce like hydraulics. My people stand in the tallest. And if I'm just being honest, this is just for an image. They only Instagram living. A social media friendship, but that ain't none of my business. Still, I don't worry or stress. Still think my city the best. Fuck what you heard, nigga. I rock my city to death.
Nice,
Cool.
thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what song was that? If someone wanted to
That was
look
the
it up?
city. That was the first
City?
song.
Okay.
Yeah, that
cool,
came.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
No
like
problem.
that's like a good intro.
Thank you. Yes, where I get to talk about Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Really, because Pittsburgh is shitty sometimes, but I love it because I'm from it.
And Connor actually isn't from Pittsburgh.
Oh no, yeah, I'm
he's
not
a
from here.
Transplant, so am I. I am from outside of Philly, and Connor's from like Baltimore, right?
Yeah. I really like it here though. I got a job after school. I'm living here for a couple years, so I'm sold.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
So let's talk about the different artists and stuff you guys have on your labels. Connor, you want to go first?
Yeah. So I get in a couple weeks. The Zells are dropping a new album. We work with them. They're like kind of like a garage rock, slacker rock kind of 5-piece. We work with Flower Crown, dream pop stuff, BB Guns, most eclectic hip hop indie twist you ever heard of. Spooled Up, cool like sludgy garage band from Baltimore. Bad Zoople, psych rock. Eyeball, their record comes out tomorrow. Delaware, like garage rock, like just punk, angry stuff. A little all over the place. Tying up things for the rest of the year though in October, and might introduce like another artist within the next couple months, but trying to slow things down, just focus on like quality and content.
So you said you might be introducing another artist. Is that because of BB Guns kind of leaving?
I mean, yeah. I mean, not. I think regardless of how active BB Guns were, I'd still be looking to work with another artist. I don't know. I mean, it definitely helps, but I'm, to like have less work to do necessarily.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was like reflective of like their decision to move on or take a break or whatever.
For those who aren't familiar, BB Guns decided to take maybe a hiatus, maybe not. They're not really sure.
Yeah.
But this weekend is the last time they'll be playing. They're playing tonight or tomorrow at Pitt Gets Alternative.
Tomorrow they're playing Roboto for the
Pitt Gets Alternative. Okay,
super awesome festival. Gray State's Alternative. Don't let the scene go down on me. Such a mouthful. Brought in such just great talent into Pittsburgh, which is cool because you oftentimes see a lot of good talent skip over Pittsburgh, unfortunately. But yeah, BB Guns playing that. I'm like selling stuff from like 2 to 4 tomorrow at their flea market, chilling. So that's happening Saturday, and then Sunday. They're rocking with Clara Kent, Sierra Sellers, and some act from Chicago. I can't remember. Sorry.
They're at the
Government Center. Best record shop in town. Super chill. That guy moved from like Portland to open a record store in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh. He's like,
awesome
I love
story.
It.
So yeah, that's what's up.
And then, do you want to talk about who you work with? Yeah.
Yes. So myself. I also have this rapper named Quiet. I met him in college. He's dope. We made a dope EP, 7-song EP called 7 Sessions because we don't think of names that great. And then he dropped his tape, Yellow Paint, and it's really, really dope. It's like about like depression, Van Gogh eating yellow paint type stuff. Oh. Yeah, I think it was mango, right? And then we have Shocky. He just finally released his like long-awaited tape, which is dope. He's an R&B singer, and he's making moves. I enjoy his music. You guys should listen to it. It's called Chase, his EP. We also are affiliated with James Perry. I don't know if people know who James Perry is, but he's like a hidden gem in the city.
No, do you want to talk a little bit about him?
Yes, James Perry is like musical actor, singer, but he raps rap. Like that's what he does, and he's dropped a couple mixtapes in Pittsburgh. Y'all should check him out. He's on SoundCloud mostly. Check him out. He's also on my EP. Last song, he's singing the hook because James is like he's really dope. And then we just work with everybody around the city. We like basically curate events. So if you're in Pittsburgh, you basically worked with High Five Productions, especially if you're in the hip hop scene. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like really cool. I guess I don't talk that much, so I don't really got that much to say. Yo, you're dope, because I was just listening to all the artists you had. I was like, shit, I gotta get on my game. Like,
no, you're good. You're good.
But no, yeah, we just drop art. Like, go highfivemusic.co and you will see everything.
Speaking of art, you also work a little bit with Wicked.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
let's talk about that because Thrival is today.
Thrival is today.
And you are performing at
I
Thrival.
am performing.
Wait, that's free, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's
So
free.
this
Wait,
year,
is that where's that again?
It's on Pitt campus.
Oh. When I get off work, I'll
Shenley Plaza. It's gonna be dope, yo. So yeah, I'm working with Wicked. So Wicked, me and Mike Schwartz, he runs Wicked. He's the CEO of Wicked. We go back, like way back. And how we met was, I really don't want to talk about it, but he's a really cool dude. And I watched him build his company. He watched me build my company. And we've just literally been bouncing ideas off of each other. He's helped me with videos. I've helped him with shows. I've helped him learn about grants and things like that. He talked to Shocky and things like that. So it's really cool to work with him. And he has a stage at Shenley Plaza. And I get to rap at 3. You should come check me out. It's gonna be really dope. So yeah, Mike Schwartz is the man. He's cool.
Yeah, he's has his hands in a lot of things in Pittsburgh for sure.
He has a whole artist collective because like me, he can't pick one thing. So it's just keep going. Yeah.
So also at Thrival today is Beauty Slap. Have you guys seen Beauty Slap?
They're good.
We need to see Beauty Slap.
Really?
Yeah.
What time?
That's a whole production.
Ooh, I think they might be on. I think they're on at 7.
Okay.
And then at 8 is the Pittsburgh's People's Orchestra or something, which has a bunch of random Pittsburgh artists in it, like Liz Berlin from Rusted Root. So I'm not really sure what that's going to be about. It should be interesting. And then I think 9 or 9:30 is Buku. Mm-hmm. Do you guys know who Buku is?
I do not.
He's a big electronic artist. He had this song called Front to Back, which Bass Nectar. Do you know who Bass Nectar is?
They're big EDM artists, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think I've definitely like walked by them at a festival and was just like,
Electronic is my element.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't know Bass Nectar.
That's where I'm like, I was like,
no, I saw Dead Mouse once. That was awesome.
That'd be.
For the longest time, I thought Dead Mouse was Dead Mouse 5. That's how it's spelled. I was saying, no one corrected me, but everyone just let me say Dead Mouse 5.
I guess, yeah, I hate when people don't correct me,
know.
actually, because it's like you just let me walk around looking stupid the whole time. Like, you could have corrected me.
It's kind of like finding someone that has like something stuck in their teeth, and it's like letting them go away. Like you got to call that out.
You have to.
You got to take care of them.
You have to.
Yeah, maybe it was karma though, because I had, one, our editor, Lisa, she thought Kesha was Keisha, and like, for the longest time, and no one told her until I told her. So
That's
I don't know how long.
that no one told her.
I know. And I just
You
told
made it
her,
so
like,
far.
I didn't know what to tell you. This is wild.
I didn't tell her until Kesha came like in October last year, so she just found out like a year ago. Wow. But that might be karma for me also with the Dead Mouse 5 thing, because I had a friend in college who called memes memes.
No,
that
was my mom.
Did you see this meme?
Yeah, that's literally what he
Oh
would
my
say.
God,
no one
no.
said anything. It was so funny.
Well, we all call GIFs GIFs, but we are.
Is it GIF or
It's
GIF?
GIF.
It's
That's what
GIF?
the creator said. It's GIF.
It's GIF?
But
Okay.
It's a
I'm going.
GIF.
It's
It's a
GIF.
GIF.
Like,
It's definitely GIF.
We get to say what your thing is, not you.
The people decide.
Yes. So if your name is Six Lack, it's Six Lack, not Black. I'm joking. Like I don't want to keep going there. But no, he actually said his name was Black in one of the songs. So I was like, oh.
Okay, that's how SZA. I said that like wrong. Can't talk. Wrong for a really long time.
Did you call it S?
Yeah, I said SZA.
Well, I use like RZA as my like example. Like I was like, if his name is RZA, her name has to be SZA.
Yeah.
That was my hip hop logic, but
I mean,
guess
you
it
were
worked
right.
out.
Yeah,
I guess
you
it
were
worked
right.
out. Like yeah, no, it was. Yeah.
So what else is going on in Pittsburgh this weekend? So we have Pickett's Alternative at the Roboto Friday and Saturday, so it starts today.
Yeah.
Then we have Thrival, which we talked about, which is free for the first time ever. Trying to make it more accessible to the people. And then we have the Blues and Heritage Festival that's going on downtown at the August Wilson Center. That kicks off tonight, and then it's tomorrow and Sunday.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
There's also a ska fest happening. Oh, getting closer.
Sorry.
Lisa wants us to hug, but we're not going to hug. But did you guys know, apparently, you're supposed to have 12 hugs a day?
Too much.
Too much
That's
touching.
too many. It's not too much touching. I just don't get 12 hugs a day.
Yeah.
I'm now
Why-
sad
why
that we
12?
don't-
I don't know. And I wonder, like, all different people, or could it be the same? Could you be like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
Like,
just get it out early.
Like, just
You know how
knock it
weird
out.
you look?
Yeah.
Like I didn't get 12 hugs a day, and it's
Yeah.
almost 12 a.m.
Yeah, you're just tweaking. Yeah.
So
goodness.
anyway, Ska Fest at Spirit. I think that's tomorrow.
Good old Pittsburgh.
Outside of Pittsburgh, there is Resonance. It is in Slippery Rock. It was in Ohio before. It's put on by, do you know Papadizio? No? It's like a jam band, but they're going to have Black Moth Super Rainbow there. It's a Pittsburgh band.
Okay.
It's like a jam bandy, like psychedelic-ish festival. There's like
Sounds
Tipper's
pretty
going to be there, if you know who Tipper is. Charles I, Charles, I tweeted at you yesterday. You didn't tweet back at me. I'm mad about that. I was trying to hang out.
Calling him out.
But what else is going on? I don't think I said all the festivals.
Wendy Fest.
What fest? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, Lady Fest.
I
Yo.
knew I was forgetting one.
Yo, shout out Steph from Lopez for this. I'm pretty sure she's like on the board for that or whatever. She kicks ass.
She does everything.
Yeah, Steph is awesome. Love her.
DJ Aunt Buck.
Yeah. I haven't seen her do a set yet. I mean, I've seen her DJ like in between stuff, but like I want to see full Steph in action. Actually, she's DJing at the Zell's release show in October.
Oh, really?
So I'll catch her then.
I think who's all playing at Lady Fest? So Lady Fest is like all female centric. It doesn't have to be all female bands, but like it's mainly like female fronted. I think Rave Ami is playing there, but they're also playing at Pickett's Alternative. So they have 2 gigs this weekend.
Rave Ami's playing Lady Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, it might be Action Camp. Action Camp's at
Yeah.
I may be wrong, guys. I'm sorry.
I think they're just doing Big Kids Alternative, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, Kai Voss is going to play there.
Oh, yeah.
Super dope talent, just covered on City Paper.
Yeah, she actually is a Pittsburgh transplant by accident.
Yeah, I read that story. It was really cool.
Her car broke down here. Oh, thank you. Get my facts right. Lady Fest, we have Brittany Chantel,
Dope.
No Men, Franny Moon, don't know. Claire Kent's going to be there.
Oh, right on.
Garter Shake, the Lopez, or I guess Steph, Dino Soul. Yeah, it's pretty stacked. And where is that happening?
I think that's 2 days. It might be at Spirit.
Is it?
No, it's at the shop.
Oh, yeah, it's at the shop.
At the shop. I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
After a music festival there. So
oh, right on.
I've
Right on.
Tell the people about it.
Oh, it was called Free Fall. It was our second time doing it. Me and Shocky. He all right, so his name is Shocky. That's his artist name. Now I'm just calling him Shocky. Yeah. Right? He runs 1212 College Ave. It's like it's a production company that he started in college, he was just throwing parties. But so me and him, we put it together. High Five Productions and 1212, and we threw a music festival that had vendors, musicians. We had Sierra Sellers, Linwood, myself, the whole High Five Productions. We had a couple people. We had DJ TJ Groover. I don't know if anybody knows about him.
Yeah. What year was this?
Maybe 2017.
Okay, so not that long ago.
No, not that long. Yeah, and it was we did a couple things at the shop. It's a pretty dope spot. Yeah, so
cool. Yeah, definitely have to. I feel like there's a lot of places I've been but haven't been. I don't know why I just said it like that.
Been but haven't been.
Heard so much about it but haven't been there. Yeah. Just pull up on that place. Go to Lady Fest.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much happening. Hopefully I can hit them all. I don't know.
Literally, that's why you guys are all talking about these festivals, and I'm probably going to be an introvert after this show today, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go everywhere. But that's a lot going on.
Yeah, I feel like there's maybe forgot one.
What?
Kativa, Descendants of Crom. It's a metal festival.
Oh.
So there's
so much going on.
There's literally a lot, and I feel like I'm maybe forgetting one more, but maybe not. But
you can read about it in our 7.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah.
Plug for the website. Go to citypaper or pghcitypaper.com. Yeah, or check it out on Twitter.
Follow the Twitter is what
Snowden
I just said.
_Jordan. But you can read all about the different festivals, where they're happening.
Sorry.
Cover my face. Hi. So you could see the different genres, where they're happening, the prices, and then I picked a couple artists that must-see artists for each festival. So check that out if you want the deets. pghcitypaper.com.
Word.
Right on.
Cool. Plugs over. So, Lynn.
Yes.
You said you're moving.
Oh, I did. I forgot all about that topic. October 15th will be my first day in Los Angeles, and I will be living there forever. I'm joking. I don't know forever. I'm just going there to make money and make music under sunshine. So that's going to make me happy. And there's a lot of weed there. That makes me happy. I don't know.
That's good. You're getting out before the winter hits. That's really smart.
I get to have
it's a really good time in Pittsburgh right now, and then once October hits, you're gone. That's smart.
Guess when I'm coming back to visit? This summer.
I was gonna say when the sun's out.
I'm gonna spend my whole life in summer now.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. But I'm moving because I feel like they at least appreciate Black people a little bit more with their music and their art and their culture. And right now, Pittsburgh is doing this not right now, forever. Pittsburgh has been doing this we want your art, but we don't necessarily want you. And I'm like, all right, well, I ain't got time for this. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make money with my art because this is what I want to do. I'll go crazy doing anything else. So I'm going to go somewhere where they have money and, I can do what I want.
Yeah, I feel like that's been the move, or in the talks with a lot of artists recently. I know
Yes.
Clara tweets about it all the time.
Seriously. But Pittsburgh is great because it pushes you down so much. It makes you so versatile, however you want to say it. But it makes you like so like you have to be like everything. I had to wear so many hats that like now like when I go to LA and there's like an ad for an entertainment producer, I literally have the resume for that. You know what I mean? I've curated so many shows. I've like seen projects from start to finish. You know what I mean? So like that would be nothing. And so Pittsburgh creates a warrior. So that's that's why I respect it, and I like will come back once I have money, because it only works for you when you have money. So
you like kind of work to your advantage, even though it's like not really an advantage.
Exactly. It's just very
lemonade out of lemons.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Pittsburgh's wild, man. It's like so wild. And you just, I mean, like, it's wild when you've been here and you're trying to like grow and you have like a bunch of people that you've like known forever who like some people don't want to see you grow, some people do, some people don't give you as much support as you think they should when they're your friends, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I need to get out of here, you know what I mean? Because like if the city structure is pushing you down, the economics is pushing you down, and then the people are pushing you down, like how the hell am I supposed to like really rise? And like it's like it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, because Pittsburgh is, like, a relatively small city. So there's only so far you can go.
Literally, little glass ceiling that we're, going to hit. And, there's no hard feelings. Like, I feel like everybody who's leaving should, like, accumulate some wealth and change what we don't like about the city. Also think we should buy back East Liberty and Garfield. But, whatever. That's just an idea. But... yeah, I feel like we need our culture back. Like the culture, it really is dying, and it's because we're leaving too, but it's because it's getting sucked out of us.
I know my favorite color just moved out to LA. Maybe you can hook up with him while you're out there.
Hopefully, So I ran into my favorite color on at what is it? Stage AE, Creative's Drink.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I run up to him. I didn't run up to him. Like, I'm walking around because, like, I be chilling by myself, so I usually have a drink in my hand and I'm walking around. But I recognize my favorite color off Twitter because this is, like, what I live off of, right?
He's got a look, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So I walks up to him because he's talking to some other people that I know. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm Lynn. You're my favorite color. Like, I bangs with you. And he's like, oh, you that crazy nigga on Twitter. I was like, hold on. I'm like, yeah. But, like, I was just thinking in my head, like, I make music. You know what I mean? Like, there's more, but it's funny because I guess I really do wild out on Twitter. And I mean.
I'll have to follow you. I have to check it
out.
out.
Oh, man. Oh, bro. Like, I literally, and that's not even, like, half of what I want to say. And it's filtered. And you'd be like, it's filtered? Just wait till you hop on my Twitter. It's fine. Oh, follow me at STOASTA. I will say the word. It's Stosta. Y'all don't get it. It's okay. I really don't get it. It was a nickname given to me when I was very, very, very young. I used to live on the hill, and these people just called me Stosta. So that's what that Twitter is. STOASTA.
It's cool.
STOASTA. There we go. I said it to where it was clear, and I felt good about that.
It was funny because when I was telling Lisa who I was bringing, I sent her your Twitter, and then I was like scrolling through the tweets, and I was like, none of these talk about music.
I literally have one pinned tweet that is like Universe 25 at the top, and the rest of them I'm just talking shit. I even talk shit on Bill Peduto sometimes. I'm atting him. It's like I'm just like I'm a troll. Like I mean like, but it's like all right, you go to my page, the first thing you see is Universe 25. I don't know. It's kind of funny. None of it does talk about music. I'm just
honestly unrelated content is like huge on like that. Like it's very helpful. Like your music sometimes. Like
yes.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I get more traction off of like a stupid meme I share rather than like
yes.
Yeah.
You doing meme?
Yeah. And then Twitter freaks out and they're like, oh, like maybe I'll like listen to their music now. I'm like, wow, like I can't believe I have to like use an unconcentrated effort to like.
You ever drop something and then like you drop something, tweet it, and nobody retweets this.
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes it. But you say some dumb shit, everybody retweets it. Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna call it out anymore. I'm gonna just say a bunch of dumb shit and go back to my page.
Well, did you guys see that video yesterday? And it was like when you try to explain Twitter to someone, and it was those two little kids, and they were like, one would stand on one. It's a trash can, and one would stand on one. Yeah, that's
that
Twitter.
So funny.
That is exactly like come here. Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly what that is. That is so funny. I love Twitter. It's my baby.
Yeah.
I know my one friend doesn't have Twitter. She has everything else, and I was like, you have the one platform, like you don't have the one platform, that's fire.
You can do
like
whatever.
I was
you
like, do you realize when you're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, everything you see is screenshots of Twitter, like everything that's funny, it's just screenshots of Twitter.
I think the cool thing about Twitter, you can like block, like I don't know. I think it's interesting. Like you can like curate like who you follow and actually just receive like positive content. Because there's a lot of negative content on Twitter, and if you're like careful about like who you follow, like you won't be hit with all this like negative shit.
And
that, like people,
you
can
can
mute
words.
people too. It's like actually if you use it like resourcefully, like actually utilize like everything in it, it's like pretty cool. Like to stay up to date with everything.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have
You can
not
literally
been-
mute words. If you
Yeah.
don't want to see the word ass anymore,
Yeah.
ever, like you can mute it. You can mute so many types
Yeah.
of ways. Like you can
I've been doing it
spellings,
all
all
wrong.
of it.
I mean,
I've
you can get
been not
alerts for
living to
like
my
big people. I know
potential.
guys do that for sports all the time. You know.
Sports.
Yeah.
You don't like sports?
Eh.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't really watch
Yeah.
sports, but like, unless it's the finals of something, I love the finals of basketball. I think it's hilarious to watch grown men get dunked on by another grown man, and they just yell at each other's
They get
face.
so dramatic.
Oh my god!
And
Like
they're
I'm
the
just
biggest
like,
humans in the world.
Literally, they are like they're huge though. Like, and I just be like, yo, like this is hilarious. Like LeBron James, he puts his nuts in people's face. Is that not hilarious? Like he's dunking. I mean, like he's not doing it intentionally.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I hope
actually.
not. That's weird, but it's funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, you just that man. Anyway, you know, let's not.
I did. I just watched a Steelers game for the first time, the one where they played the Patriots. I haven't watched the Steelers game
Oh, that was a
forever.
bad one.
It was
Oh.
bad, but it was also really entertaining to me to see like how good the Patriots looked and then how bad the Steelers. Steelers looked like they never played before. Like Patriots were wrecking them.
Speaking of another bad game, if anyone saw the Maryland game against Howard. So like I think Maryland like scored like 80 something points and Howard had 0
I
points.
saw the scoreboard and I was like, that's not real. I
That's
refreshed
like-
my phone.
First of all, 80 points happens in basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this team was murdering this team on the field. Like that is
feel like-
hilarious.
Like, you know, when you're like a kid and you play like kids sports, like after a certain amount, they're like,
Yeah.
they call it. They're like, all right,
Yes,
you guys
like, what
What is
obviously
a mercy
won.
roll?
Yeah, I thought once you reach 21, we were just like, all right, like they won. That's like you don't have to
Fair.
play.
Like,
Like,
we don't have to keep
no,
wrecking them.
they just kept going. I felt so sorry for Howard. Like, imagine being on that field and you just keep watching it go up and up. Oh, that's pretty.
And you
funny,
know
though.
how like after a certain point where you do kind of just get defeated and then just keeps getting worse and worse.
Because
like,
your spirit. Like, why am I playing after 50 points to 0?
I hope
why am I playing,
Maryland put their
coach?
backups in at least, because that would just be
I'm
like,
sure it was the
yeah.
special teams on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
The whole
yeah,
after
defensive
50
backs
points.
playing wide receiver. Yeah, those guys can't even catch. That's why they're defensive backs.
Literally, this is hilarious. But yeah, all right. So I think we just got really sports bonding.
Yeah. Let's get back to the music.
Jordan
yeah.
like backed up. Was like,
yeah.
I don't do sports.
That's
So music.
music. You do the music thing.
Who
Where
are
do you
you?
guys produce and record?
Corner of my room, bro.
Yeah.
Whole universe 25. Yeah, that's what I do.
I think Connor does the same thing, but in
I mean,
Pitt dorm.
Sort of. So like, I don't actually like. I'm not musically inclined at all. Like, I just do kind of like the business end of like music. But you know, our artists record from like their bedroom or their basement to like an actual studio. So I mean, it depends project to project. But yeah, I mean, all my music crap's like shoved under my bed and like all cramped up in my room. Like, I can't wait to like move out of Oakland and just have like a room that I can put some of my crap in, so that I can have my bedroom for like my bed and like that's it. Like that's huge. Like that's all I want.
Literally same.
Yeah.
Same. I'm trying to get out of
Yeah.
here. So, but yeah, corner of my room. But I go to Tough Sound Recordings. I wanted to plug that real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's
Because
that?
that's in Point Breeze, Homewood area.
Okay.
He has his name is Soy Sauce, DJ Soy Sauce.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my
Does
God.
he like
This
soy
man
sauce?
is huh?
Does he like soy sauce?
No. All right. So I think
Good question.
so like I don't know if it had something to do like him being like vegan vegetarian and him liking soy sauce on his stuff, or him being like a white DJ and like being in the black community and people start calling him soy sauce. I have no idea where this comes from, right? But so you get it, white rice, soy sauce. Anyway, okay, obviously, right? But I have no idea where it comes from. I forgot. I'm sorry, Soy, if you know. If you know this. But Soy is like a legend in the city. Like he works with like One Hood. He helped, I think, build like Lighthouse in Homewood. You know, like he's he's been grinding. He's an old hit. He's like 50 something, and yeah, he mixes and masters all my stuff. I don't know why I'm scared to cuss, but I have been cussing. So like when I go to the corner of my room, I record it on a good mic, but I know that it's going to be in good hands later. Mm-hmm. So Soy, yeah, shout out Soy.
Cool. I haven't heard of him, so that's
I gotta check him out.
Yeah. Yes, check him out. He's been on a lot of projects. Actually, he's been my sole producer. I mean, like sole engineer since I was like 15 years old.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
How did you meet him?
His wife, Stacy Pearl. Stacy Pearl Dance Project. Mm-hmm. She does a lot of things around the city. She used to choreograph a lot of musicals that I was in. Since I was 9, I've known her, and so growing up, I wanted to rap at 15, and I was in Alumni Theater Company. It's like a theater company in Pittsburgh that started. It's a nonprofit. It started from the school that I went to. That's why Alumni Theater Company. Elementary school, Urban Academy, which is in Lamar. So it was in East Liberty then. But so it started like that, and I kind of got hooked up with her husband through all of that, and he's just been engineering my stuff. It started off for free, but as I grew up, he was like, "Look, man, pay me money," and I was like, "All right, that's cool." Like, so as I grew older, I just started funding my own music with him, and like he takes extra care with my stuff, like because like he knew me since I was a kid. Like both of them knew me since I was like 9 years old, so they always take care of me. So yeah,
that's really nice. Cool. Yeah.
Just another way Pittsburgh is so small.
No. Are you gonna like send him tracks while you're in LA?
Yeah, of course. Cool. Like, yeah, no, like, cool. There's only a couple people that I trust with my music because, like, he'll put something like, I'll be in the studio, like, when I am recording with him, I'll be rapping, I'll get done with my verse, and all of a sudden there was an echo at the end of the word as it, like, live. And I'm like, oh my God, I wanted that, but how did you know? You know what I mean? Like, there's only a few people who know what's in your head, like who knows what that sound wants to be. So
I think that's the same way with My Favorite Color, because he works with 808 Music or what?
1-800.
1-800. I don't know why I say. It's 1-800.
Yeah, no, they're dope.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's a good crew.
But they've like worked with him since they graduated from Slippery Rock. And then speaking of My Favorite Color, just I don't know because it popped up. He just signed to Rostrum.
Yeah,
yes. Congrats.
That was wild.
Gang, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Doing big things. People are putting Pittsburgh on the map, and it feels good because like it's only a matter of time. Like that's how I feel. I'm like as soon as I see somebody else get signed, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like I feel like I made it because it's like Pittsburgh is really about to just like
it's a team.
Blow, you know
it's
what
a
I mean?
team.
Literally, because it's so small.
Oh yeah.
And like everybody's music has bumped. We bump shoulders, and everybody has talked. You know what I mean? And your name comes up with somebody else's name, so it's like. This is a fun ride. Let's ride this out.
Like Benji is about to kick off a tour
with Earth Gang, right?
Yeah, which is huge.
That was wild.
I know when I saw that flyer, I was like, dope, no way.
Right? Like Pittsburgh is really it's doing what Chicago did. You know what I mean? Like there's so many people that blew up out of Chicago, like from like Chance, Vic Mensa. I know Shmino. I think
Joey
lives there now,
Perp out there.
Yeah. Like I think there's so many people in Chicago that just blew up out of like I mean. Chief Keef, I can't forget that guy. He's a legend. So you know what I mean? Like there's so many. It's dope. I'm excited.
So besides the people we just named, if you guys had to predict who would be next, big question. Well, yeah, Claire.
She's phenomenal. I mean, I saw Sierra Sellers at Deutschtown, like in the same vein. Also, like phenomenal, rocks the stage. I don't know, Merce Lemon, Pittsburgh, phenomenal indie singer songwriter. Kai Voss. Like that's like what we need.
Literally, I see her name pop up at least once a day in my feed.
Yeah, they're booked up like every weekend. Like we did like a showcase in Millville at the Funhouse or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Which actually went really well. I didn't realize it was Millville days and all that stuff, but like we had like good attendance and everything. I'd never seen her perform, but I wanted to have them on the show and blew me away. Really good. I don't know who else. I mean, my people are doing cool stuff.
I swear. That's why I'm like my team too. We're doing some stuff. I feel good about everything that's happening. You know what I mean? So I feel like now we should just all collab real quick. Just make like amazing music real quick. So like whenever, I mean,
it gives me chills. It gives me chills thinking about it.
You guys collab called High Five Sounds. Crafted high five.
I actually have been wanting to do a rock album. So I don't know if people know I'm a classically trained singer. I can do whatever I want with my voice.
Wait, you said you did musicals before?
Yes, I'm a musical.
Talk about it.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I did not warm up today.
Yeah.
I did smoke a little in this morning. I don't smoke cigarettes, so guess what I smoke? Not crack either. Cool, right? So, but like, so no, I'm not about to. It's a lot. All right, but so yeah, I went to college for vocal performance. So like, and I've been doing musicals on my life. Seton Hill University up in Greensburg. It's a private Catholic college. I am a pantheist. Yeah, guess how that worked, right? It's wild.
Why did you choose there?
Because Shockey went there. Like, I don't know. Like, and I was lazy in my process, but like, I think being lazy in my process was a blessing. I have 2 managers from there, like, you know, my social media manager and my personal manager and my marketing manager, actually 3 managers, all from Seton Hill. You know what I mean? So it was a blessing. I think I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be lazy. I was supposed to be a lazy senior smoking weed with good grades to just get into it. Whatever. I knew I would get in whatever school I signed up for, but I only signed up for 2, and that was Allegheny College and Seton Hill University, and I got into both, and Seton Hill gave me more money. But going back before that, yeah, I was doing musicals with Alumni Theater Company. I went to Kappa, downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
Is that it's like an arts
creative
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been like singing since I was like 10. Since my my dad walked in on me at a camp. My mom put me in a jazz camp. I'm sorry, I like spit. My mom put me in a jazz camp. I was singing in the room. My dad walked in. He called my mom. Was like, you know, he could sing. And then from then on, I went to like performing arts middle school. I went to a performing arts high school. I went to college for singing. Wow. And it's just been because like I was just like I'm gonna do this music stuff, and nobody stopped me. Like nobody literally was like, hey Lynn, like think about your future. It was just like they're like, what you want to do? I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna go to college for singing. They was like, all right, like, and they're like, what you gonna do? I'm like, I'm starting a music label, and I'm like, I'm just going to rap. And my parents just look at me and be like, all right, like.
I mean, that's awesome. I feel like a lot of people don't have that support.
I know. I was actually talking to Princess Jafar. I don't know if people know about Princess Jafar. So whenever I was in Cali, I was staying with Princess Jafar. And he was
why don't you tell people, just in case they don't know?
Oh, who Princess Jafar is?
Yeah.
Princess Jafar is a drag queen. He does so many things. His real name is Mario. And he is like a rapper. He's amazing. He's like, this is my homie. Like when we were in LA, we have a video dropping soon.
Awesome.
In October 31st. When I was in LA, I really bonded with him. I was like, yo, you're like really cool. That was our first time ever actually meeting face to face. Like we only met on Twitter. Yes. Welcome to the day and age where you meet strangers from the internet.
Dude, Twitter's great. Like seriously, like I've met so many people through it.
That's kind of
That's
how I
how
met you
this-
guys.
yes,
That's
exactly.
how this is happening right now.
Twitter
so.
is popping. Right?
Actually, yeah.
That's the reason you guys are here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Princess Jafar does amazing things, but he was also telling me how his life hasn't been so like, you know, great when it comes to like parents and family, you know, respecting first his sexuality and secondly like just his art, you know what I mean? And that hurt me because all of my life I've had people tell me like, yeah, you can do this. And even people who didn't tell me I could do this, I like kind of didn't care anymore because like, you know, I had support. And like I come from a family of people who grind and hustle, so I guess that's why my parents are just like, well, whatever you're going to do, I know you're going to work hard for it. Like, and I think also icing on the cake was me getting a grant from the Greater Pittsburgh Arts Council.
That's awesome.
Can't
So,
argue that.
and also Princess Jafar got a grant from the Greater Pittsburgh Arts Council.
Oh, okay.
We both got $20,000. He did this like a couple years ago. I did.
Connor's face.
I'm just like, gears are turning.
yeah,
Right,
when you
years
said
are
that,
turning,
his
but
eyes were
$20,000 is not a lot of money. You would think, right? Like, I mean, you would think it was, right? But whenever I got that and I put it into my project Universe 25, it went like that. Like there was a show that we budgeted for $3,000. That show ended up being $7,000. You know what I mean? Like, but I was so happy to give it away. Like I put $7,000 into a 30-minute performance, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Wow.
I had Zach Redder featured on it. I don't know if people know who Zach Redder is. He has the Spread Love bus that rides down the street.
No.
And it
That's cool.
So it's really, I think I have one. If you guys want to see what it looks like.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Man,
So-
$20,000.
Connor's like,
Yes, no, but it's smacking. Like,
I've seen that before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spread Love bus. I also have some stickers.
Yeah.
Take a sticker. Take a half sticker. That's yours.
there.
That's yours. But
Pass it
somebody-
over so you can
Yeah,
hold it up to the
appreciate it.
camera.
That's a sticker for
We didn't do
somebody.
it. Right. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Stickers. Connor, did you bring crafted sound slide?
Yeah, I'm always packing.
Dude.
I spilled them on the bus today, but I picked them up. Yeah.
Thank you. Stickers. I'm like really childish. I love stickers.
Yeah, I have so many stickers. But I'm also
Seriously, it should have glitter on it too. Like not glitter on it because glitter is messy,
So,
but like
like,
sparkly.
I'm also weird because I have like a pile of stickers because I don't want to put them on something that I'm gonna throw away because I really like stickers, but then I never use them. So like, do you guys have any ideas? What should I do with my stickers?
So I'm putting mine on my bookshelf that is literally falling right now, right?
Oh, okay.
But it's falling, and I'm like, I'm not picking it up. I'm moving, and when I pick it up, I'm literally putting all my books in a box, right? But so I'm just gonna take that side of the wood and just make it my sticker wood.
Oh,
I don't know, like so maybe
sticker
do something like
wood.
that. I know,
don't know,
right?
maybe that's not the
The words. I'm not gonna call it that. Just don't focus on that. Let's focus on the idea, okay?
Yes,
So I'm gonna put stickers.
yes.
Stickers on the stuff. Yeah, so maybe you should find something to keep and put stickers on.
So find my own sticker wood.
Yes.
Okay.
See, like, and now it's the word.
Now,
you see how it rolled
it's a
off
thing
the
now.
tongue?
Yeah.
Sticker wood. All right, that's wild.
So Connor, tell us. Sorry, I feel like I can't be serious right now.
You don't gotta be serious.
Yeah.
Tell us about your journey with music, and did you have support from your parents? And
I don't know. I always tell it like this because I think it's hilarious, or not. But essentially, in high school I was dating this girl, and then I broke up with her, and I was like, oh, I'm so angsty. I'm gonna like buy a guitar and like a MIDI board and just like be some like set. It's hilarious, and I sucked at it. I was just so impatient, and I'm usually someone who like teaches themselves how to do everything. I don't know, and I was just like trying to play guitar, like self-taught, and I was like, I'm missing out on all the good music coming out. I was like, felt like I was wasting my time because I don't know, I just was so interested in hearing about new music, and like I was following other labels that were pretty much in the same shoes I am now, in college or just out of college, putting out music for like artists that they really liked, like local artists. And I was like really into like what was going on in Baltimore, but I wasn't old enough to go to a lot of the shows. So I was like, from afar, I had this idea of like what like a cool like local critical scene was, because when I was in high school, you have acts like Future Islands, Dan Deacon, Lower Dens, Beach House, like those people. And then you have like all the people under them just like creating cool art, like on the hip hop end, like craziest experimental hip hop scene, like JPEG, JPEG Mafia, Bush Dawson, it's like Elon or something, like, and that's just like a couple. Like there's so much like cool stuff happening in Baltimore, and I was like, well, I can't really contribute to that, but like maybe I'll just like start a label. And I had no idea what that meant. I just kind of spent a while like coming up with a name and like drew a logo, and I don't know, I put out like a tape with someone from like New Mexico, just a friend of a friend. I knew someone that like my friend Emma, she did the art, and I was like, all right, we'll do 100 tapes, like I'll paint on these and like we'll just sell them on Bandcamp, because like I think that's what people do. Reached out to a couple labels. I was like, how do you do this? Like, how do you duplicate tapes? Like, I mean, I'm not cashing in on nostalgia. Like, I wasn't old enough. Like, I'm a 98 baby. Like, I missed the whole thing. Like, I just remember, if anything, my mom had an old Jeep Cherokee she played like U2 tapes in, maybe. Like, I don't, that and like Billy Idol, like that, like that's probably like all I remember as far as tapes go. But yeah, I mean, came to Pittsburgh, met my buddy Ryan, put out like his record on tape, and like we're starting to like all the money just keeps going back in, reinvesting. Like continually, like that's still how we do things. If anything, like a case of beer or like pizza is like a business expense. Like, and most of the times I'm getting those things like at or around an event. So like it's a very focused effort.
Buying boxes of wine.
Yeah. So I don't know, kind of got immersed in like the basement thing for a little bit, and then eventually started working with like older acts, and kind of like, just learning from like messing up over and over again. Like, oh, I need to like do press. Like I need to like make a press kit and like email people and like actually build relationships with people. So like, it started out going to basement shows, like not necessarily like my people playing, but just being like, hey, I'm Connor, I do this. Like, I really value your art and like what you do. Like, thanks for being here. Like, if you ever want to do anything in the future, or like you have any question about anything, like, hit me up. I'm in Oakland all the time, and like, 18 years old, like not from here. Like I think to some people that was like, I don't know, kind of cool, I guess, because I feel like it takes a lot as like a young person, especially not from here, to like go up to someone who's been doing it for whatever, because Pittsburgh people aren't afraid to be like, yeah, I've been doing this for like ever.
Grander sometimes.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro,
Yeah,
you don't care.
I'm like, you're a person too. Like,
So,
relax.
like, bro, you're here still.
Yeah.
Like, so am I.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah.
Like,
So it was cool, like for those people to like actually realize I was serious, even though I had no idea what I was doing, like at all. And then like building, it's all about slow advances and slow returns, and yeah. I mean, now it's like Pittsburgh's home, but we're looking to expand more and just keep doing what we do. I have a full-time job, like,
Same.
well, part-time during the school year. I mean, I'm in school still, but yeah, just like labor, love, just all passion. Just, yeah.
Well, I don't mean to toot Connor's horn, but so I get a lot of materials from different people and artists and managements, and Connor's are like to the T. Like he has like, it's like, okay, here's what's coming out in the next month or whatever, and here's this band and this band. And then you click the link at the bottom, brings you to a Google Doc. It has the press photos, it has like all the information, the little blurb about the band.
Google
like,
Drive is like the shit.
Yeah, like he got it. And you taught that to yourself, or?
Yeah, so I used to like, I didn't work at WPTS. I just hung out, like, and we used to get CDs, and like advanced CDs, which at this point is like irrelevant. Like you just send like a SoundCloud link. Like I don't know, music's catching up with itself still. It's a mess, but I would see like the physical press kit inside the CD, and I was like, so that's what an EPK is. I was like, whoa. So I kind of just made my own format for that, and then gradually like I would make like press connections, and I would like ask people questions, like just being curious, like it's like, is this like how you'd prefer to have this content received? Like, is this like valuable? Like, do you see value in how I'm presenting this to you? And like I would get feedback, and eventually we start, like this past spring we started a blog, and my buddy Mason's been helping with that, and I've just been like too busy because I mean other releases, and I haven't had time to write myself. There's a couple of things I really want to write about because there's a lot of good music out there. But anyway, we were starting to get emails, like press emails, like, so it's kind of like things are turned
like
around the other way.
now, yeah.
And some of my favorite labels are like sending emails, like sure, like they got, I mean, there's people that got PR companies, and like they'll ball out to be like, this is the most important shit you ever heard in your life.
Oh,
like
yeah.
here's like essentially 3 pages in one scroll, like in an email. Like wow.
Yep.
But essentially, like what I'm doing is kind of like in the ballpark of like what a lot of other people are doing, which like felt really good. And it's interesting to see like what a label like can be, and like how much effort goes into a certain release. I mean, I'm like a one-man shop right now, and like I kind of wish like it's hard to find like people as dedicated to something as you are. Like I'm sure like everybody here knows that if you have a passion, it's hard to find that, and especially when money's not there,
Yeah,
so
bro.
like
oh my god, bro.
and like
I'm with them. Like, I'm with you.
yeah, so yeah, that PR stuff was like huge, like figuring it. And that took like a year and a half to like actually like be like, wow, like that's what you got to do. But I'm glad I know now, and I'm still getting better at it. It just sucks sending emails, and like, I'm not, at first I was like, oh, they're not responding. But now I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
it's like I'm just like counting my blessings. Like,
Literally,
like whatever happens. And like, it's really hard to, I mean, the artists I work with, like, at least right now, none of them have like managers or like PR. Well, I guess like Mason helps manage BB Guns, but no one really has like a PR agency, like a boutique agency, like sending shit out for them. So it like a lot of times it falls on me, and I'm like, look, like I'm sending these out like on top of school and everything. I'm like sending follow-ups. Like sometimes they bite, sometimes they don't, and that's just life. Like still gonna rock your record hard as hell. Like that's just like how it goes.
I mean, from a journalist standpoint, it's like, yeah, we see them, but we get a lot, and then sometimes it just like, it's not like you don't like it. It's just like,
oh yeah,
so much stuff
100%
hits you in the face all day.
I'm sure.
I'll like go through my emails. I'm like, I'm finally down to only 20 emails, and then I'll
Yeah.
close it, and then I'll open it. It's like 100. Just kidding.
No, it's messy. Yeah, especially the blog email. Like I get so many notifications a day, and I'm just like, I can't believe you guys even know this is a website. Like, it's like, where'd you find this?
I have like 1,000 some emails in my inbox.
Yeah,
I just
it used to make me anxious, but now I just like ignore it.
Yeah, like, I'm just like,
just
whatever.
shove it down.
You get to it when you can.
Shoving it down.
Like if it's I put an important thingy on it if it's important, and I'll get to it. Like if not, bye email.
Bye.
Seriously, like oh my goodness. But I mean, I'm lucky enough to have a team that is checking emails. It took me a while to beat it in their head to check emails, like check emails. But now it's just like they're checking emails, and I get to be an artist now, and it's totally. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
So how did you kind of build your team, and how did you learn about it? Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And how did I learn about it? Falling on my ass for like 5 years. So like when I started at 15, like I started making music at 15. But nobody's gonna put you on shows at 15, right? So like at around 17, you start getting really, really hungry, right? And you're like, well, none of you are gonna put me on shows. I'm gonna start throwing shows. So I started throwing shows at Kappa.
That's cool.
And then later I started throwing shows at like Boom Concepts before even Boom Concepts was getting like really out there.
Shout out Thomas. That guy. He's like
he just handed me a check yesterday.
He's one of the first people I ever met. Great mentor. Love that guy. Works hard as hell.
He said he wanted to come today, but I was like, I already got 2 people.
Man.
You're next, Thomas.
Thomas, you're a badass motherfucker.
Yes. No, he's dope, right?
Yeah,
like,
Thomas rocks.
I'm Boom Concepts, Julie Malice, Diaz Kenzel, Thomas. I just counted like 4 people and I said 3. And Quanique. These people are like they're dope, and they're my old heads. Like these are people who I've seen like walking around Pittsburgh. These are people who I grew up with. Like Kenzel. Daryl. He lived in the same hood that I lived in, like the Hill District. We're from the same hood. Like he lived on Duncy, so like. That's like a street that I lived on, and we grew up together. But so anyway, finding my team. Wow, went on a tangent. Finding my team. I put up on Facebook that I needed help, and Nick was the first one to reach out one year, and he was like, "Look, I don't know how to do this at all." He's like, "But I see that you're passionate about it, and I want to help in any way." So basically, I taught him how to do his job as a manager. How to book shows, how to event coordinate, and how to like reach out to people, like. Even if these people aren't answering, reach out. Like that's what we're going to do. He used to hit me up and be like, "Bro, I'm so tired of doing this. These people really like are just so shitty." I'm like, "Bro, that's what we got to do." Like these
Never
people,
heard that before.
like people are so shitty. Like even to this day, people don't like reach out to me. There's like shows that has everybody on it, and I'm like sitting here like, "Y'all didn't say my name once." Yeah, and that turned me into the person who created this label. You know what I mean? Who's like going to keep doing this. So like we kept creating shows, and then I did it again. Was like, yo, I really need help on Facebook. And Ryan, he hit us up and was like, look, I don't know what I'm doing, but you need a social media manager. I'm going to help. And from then on, I haven't made an Instagram post. That was like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Like, so it was like, it's amazing. And sometimes I hop on Twitter and I tweeted something. I didn't even know I tweeted.
Yeah.
But it usually stays out of my way on Twitter because, like I said, Twitter's my baby, and I go crazy on that, right? But so like, and I met these people through that, and then Luke. Happened that he dropped out of college. He dropped out of Seton Hill, and he was like, I want to make beats. Like, I'm like, all right, bro, like, yes, make beats for us. Like, I would love to have your beats. But I was like, but it's a company right now, and I need an administrator. Like, so if you're going to be on this team, like, you got to understand that this is what you're going to be, like, doing. You're going to be a part of the marketing managing team.
Value add.
And I was like, but look, we don't have money. None of us, like, all of us we're putting our checks into this. Like, I'm lucky to find people who they saw that I had a vision, and they see my vision. I was able to get them to see it, so much so that these people are putting their money, the money that they go and earn somewhere else, into what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And that's a family. Like, we've created more than a team. Like, it's an actual family. I meet with them every Wednesday and Sunday, and it's not just a meeting. It's a bond. We eat. Sometimes we eat. Sometimes we just chill. We talk and smoke. But we bond, and we actually create what we're doing for the next 6 months. What we're going to, and like these people they've just devoted their lives to what High Five is. Like just this label, this movement, these couple of people doing quality things. So.
I admire that so much. That's awesome.
Thank you.
High key jealous. I need to build a team. I'm just trying to figure out the structure.
Dude, I'm high key jealous of your
It's hard.
ambition.
It's hard. It's hard to
guy.
just be one. Like.
Crafted Sounds retweet right there. For
Oh, appreciate it, brother.
From Jeff Bettins.
Yeah.
And I met Jeff too. Yeah. So
Jeff's a huge supporter.
You're doing great things.
I
You're teaching
appreciate
me as you're talking.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to like share some of the stuff that I do like with you if you ever need anything.
Please, because like I ain't gonna lie, I'm an artist. I'm an artist who like just had to do the management, had to do the CEO stuff. But at heart, I would rather just make music for free. But I can't make music for free. I got to go grind for it and build a whole company about it. But I'm okay with that. That's cool. But like, I want to learn more of the logistical stuff because you know, sometimes I'm lost in the thought of the, you know, creating a song and just I have ideas and that's what I'm doing. I'm like manifesting ideas. That's all I know how to do.
Well, look,
but
you guys made a connection.
Yeah.
Go,
I mean, if you're going to Oakland after this, is where I'm going.
Hey, I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
know, that is, I have to have
he's actually
perform.
going.
Yeah. So,
Actually has to be there. So.
I have to walk on stage. It's like really, it's fun. I've been performing a lot lately, and that's like so dope. Like,
yeah.
So yeah. Oh, also, I wrote down in my journal a couple months ago I wanted to perform for Thrival. And guess what?
Hey.
Gang.
So, do you guys believe in like manifestation and
All day.
putting it out into the universe?
Would you like to talk about this first, Connor? Or
I don't know if Connor feels
I
it.
get real excited about
Yeah,
it. So.
Connor doesn't seem like
I definitely do. I think, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be like doing the label thing because I think I'll eventually get like super burnt out. But like,
You need a team before.
yeah,
you
I know.
You need to get on
But
bro, literally just ask.
I don't
Have you
know.
asked? Have you
There's
asked?
something that like I think the label like helped me get through college like 100%.
Word.
Like so. Wow. It just like hit me.
No, well,
but
so from the manifesting aspect, looking at you, you've definitely manifested.
Wow.
Sure,
I
he's
get like
so-
that. I get like that.
He's like,
wow.
he's tearing up right now a little bit. No, that's so dope.
Wow.
Like, but you're a manifester. He obviously like he's creating everything that's in front of him, right? Like I've learned that I'm a manifester.
Do you need your
right?
first hug of the day?
No, I'm good. I get like this. Like I don't know. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. So yeah, I'm good.
This is cute, yo. I'm not gonna lie. No, I do believe in manifestation. I was born on November 11th, which is
Oh,
like,
you're an 11/11 baby.
yes, which is like an angel number, which is like manifestation. And I read about it. It's like only 8% of the world are manifestors, right? And we don't do anything special. We just literally go out and get it. And it's so we don't wait for.
That's special.
things. That I guess that is special.
That's
But,
hella special.
So it's like it's weird because like it's like instead of like waiting for the magic to happen, we get really impatient and we go create that magic. So it's like you ask the universe for something and you're like, fuck it, I'm about to just go. Like if I ask the universe for money, fuck it, I'm going to work. You know what I mean? Like if I want it, I want Universe 25 to be the biggest project I've ever done. Fuck it, I'm gonna write a grant. Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? And like, and yes, like, so I believe in manifestation so much, but I also believe the universe is working with me in every step of the way. I'm practicing gratitude. I'm gonna say this on every podcast I'm on. So I'm practicing gratitude, and it.
How many podcasts are you gonna be on?
Well, I've been on a couple.
I feel like not special anymore.
What do you mean? I feel special. This is like I'm finally talking to Jordan Snowden. So like, all right, look, I'm a Twitter watcher.
Twitter.
You know what I mean? So like, I hear about you all the time, and I'm like, if only I could talk to her, right? And then like now I'm able to like talk to you, and like I'm fine. You're famous to me, so you know. Like I wrote about you in my gratitude journal yesterday because I was like, guys, I am truly blessed because I finally get to talk to Jordan Snowden, and I feel like this could push my career forward. You know what I mean? So like, yes,
Weird
yes,
to
gratitude
hear
is
that.
really like. I'm grateful for you. Thank you.
I'm grateful for you
I'm grateful for you,
being
bro.
here.
This
Thank you
is
being here.
awesome. He's
Appreciate
teaching me so
it,
much
yeah.
as he's sitting here, and like you're younger than me. You said you were born in '98. I was born in '95, and
turned
I'm like
21 in April.
And I'm like as a 23-year-old, I thought I was doing a lot. No, bro. Like you're doing.
We're
doing
working.
Well, I'm
We're
older
working.
than both of you guys, and you guys are killing it. So
well,
I
appreciate
can
it.
reevaluate my life right now.
Oh no. I mean, you're doing great. See, but you're inspiring us. Like
Yeah.
you're making us.
You
run
support
to-
you support a lot of
each
important
other.
people.
So
That's
much.
huge. Like
Yeah.
just the support is huge.
First
I
hug of the
think this
day.
hug is.
Yeah.
I think this hug is going to happen though.
think
So
it's
like
happening.
we've been like.
I don't know. I
pushing.
feel like
Yes.
I'm getting like all flustered now. And I'm like,
So do you believe in manifestation?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Sure,
real
real quick.
You can keep going
Yeah.
to it. There's no like.
Yes, I do.
behind this.
I do believe in manifestation.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Just wanted to make
Before
sure.
I worked at the city paper, I actually applied and got rejected.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote in my journal, 1 year from now, I will have a full-time writing job. And now look at me.
You have a
I
full-time
got,
Hell
I
yeah.
got it.
Just speak it into the universe.
Yeah,
all about
or write it
persistence.
down,
All
or-
about persistence.
Yeah,
It is,
just
though.
gotta want it
Yeah.
hard enough.
Literally.
So do you guys have any final thoughts?
Follow High Five Productions on
Yeah.
Instagram and
Yeah. Follow
on Twitter.
Crafted Sounds.
Yeah,
follow
it's
High
only worth
Five.
it if you think about quitting every day.
Seriously, it is only that's some real shit. Cause like
Wait, I actually feel that real hard.
you just wake up and you're like,
Leave it on
all
here.
right, let's go, man. Let's go. I swear to God, I wake up and I'm like, I could go back to sleep. I look at that clock and I'm like, I could go back to sleep.
Could.
And then like
Yeah.
something inside of me is like, you're just going to waste away. And then I go, all right, so High Five Productions, Crafted Sounds.
Yeah.
Jordan
City
Soden,
Paper.
you're the shit. Thank you.
Yeah, go to
Jordan.
Thrival later. Catch him.
Air hug.
Air hug. We can hug. We can really hug after we get up and all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
This is
First
the-
hug of the day. 12
Yeah.
hugs a day.
12 hugs. I'm
Don't
really trying to meet this quota now. I have a little sister, so I'm
Oh, you
cheating.
got that,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I can just go,